Good morning, everyone. My name is Jim Bonvouloir, and I'm one of the co-chairs of the Stewardship Committee, along with Dave Price. So the Stewardship campaign started a couple of weeks ago, and it will, just a reminder, it will run until March 3rd. So here's a brief update of where we are. As of today, we have received a total of 37 pledges for a monetary total of $130,000, $281.50 to be exact. So this is about approximately 1/3 of our pledge drive goal. So we still have a ways to go. Now, when you pledge, your name will go up on our Lead with Love pledge heartboard. Last week we showed it here. I think right now it's in the fellowship room, so during coffee hour you can see the board. It's a big heart, and when you pledge, your name will go onto that. So we just want to visually show the progress of our pledges and to acknowledge the people who have pledged. So if your name's not up there, I noticed last week my name wasn't up there, so I went home immediately and pledged because I didn't want to come in this week and not have my name there. So make sure, please go home and if you haven't submitted your pledge, make sure you do that soon. So in this year's stewardship campaign, we've been focusing on our church staff, and we are hoping if our pledge drive is successful that we can give all of our staff a well-deserved and overdue salary increase. So this week, Burns Fisher is going to talk some more about two of our staff members. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. So I'm Burns Fisher, Church Vice President. I'm here to talk to you about two of our wonderful staff members, Jed Holland and Erica LaValle. No blushing, please. Erica is our church administrator, of course, and Jed is our music director. So I expect that we're all in awe of Jed's abilities as a musician, a pianist, an organist, a singer. But I want to tell you, yeah. But I do want to tell you a few additional aspects of Jed's abilities. In some churches, the music director is called the minister of music. We don't use that term, but it really fits Jed very well. As a current and previous choir member and someone who's been involved in music in the congregation, I can see how Jed really cares about all of us, how he ministers to us and to the congregation by talking about the music that we're singing, the messages the music is sending to our listeners. He helps us cry with, laugh with, love the composers, and he helps us see how the music that we sing and the music that we hear applies to us. He also talks about the world and how to think about it. As an example, here's something that Jed passed on to us a few years ago, and I still kept this quote. It's so great. It's a quote from Wade Davis, and it's now posted in room 6, but I heard it first from Jed. The world in which you were born is just one model of reality. Other cultures are not failed attempts at being you, but they are unique manifestations of the human spirit. So thanks for saying that, Jed. I have that in my heart all the time. It's clear to me that as Jed leads the music program in our church, he leads it with love. Now, perhaps fewer of you actually see Erica regularly. She's often up in the balcony there as opposed to in the front. Hey, Erica. But as church administrator, she's also a huge part of the ministry of this church. Those of you online often see one of her many talents running the Zoom session. Others may not be aware that Erica works here on most Sunday mornings, arriving early to ensure everything is ready for the service, along with Mark. She usually runs the Zoom meeting, which allows members and friends to attend the service from afar. And in addition, Erica has run training for several of us to be able to take over for her Zoom role on her days off or when she's taking over for Frank on his days off at the control console. Her kindness and helpfulness inspire us to want to help both her and the church. I've not said anything about Erica's weekday work, but you all frequently receive emails from her about things happening in the church. Sometimes emails are to explain, sometimes to remind, sometimes to warn. For example, to wear something warm. And I swear to you, I wrote this before the email from this morning. Erica is the one that I write to or speak to for nearly anything that I need to know about the church. And she responds, acts quickly and thoughtfully. I want to mention one church experience that Erica was a big part of. One Sunday morning last July, there were thunderstorms in the area. Some of you were there. During the summer service, a tornado watch was issued, and a watch just means, yeah, it's kind of the right things going on. There might be a tornado. So Erica kept following the weather reports the entire time, warned us in the congregation to be ready. But then a tornado warning, meaning someone has actually spotted a tornado, was issued, and she knew what to do. She took over, led the congregation and the lay leaders to the safest spots in the church. Frank, do you have the picture? Yeah. We were all kind of huddled down in the basement where big concrete walls around us. Hillary's showing a picture of the weather radar there. Thankfully, no tornado touched down near us, but she continued to monitor the situation and told us when it was safe to resume the service. I am thankful that we have an administrator who cares so much, who works so hard, who knows so much, and who leads with love. So thank you for listening, and please support our staff, please.